GramGreene.
It's your boy, GramGreene, and we are back with another GramGreene GramCam extended edit. And this one is of my debut in Tampa, Florida. And this is a great one. I really enjoyed this edit like I do every single one, because not only do I play a debut show in Tampa, I go to Universal Studios and I go on a little bit of a trip, which I will explain a little bit later. But let's continue on. Before moving forward, my name is GramGreene. I'm a videographer, vlogger, DJ, and aspiring producer who's been bringing you the most lit and epic content from the underground rhythm and dubstep scene. I've been doing it since 2015, and since then, I've taken up my own journey going through this crazy world of DJing and producing, bringing you guys along for the ride. Hello guys, I hope you have been enjoying all the uploads that I have been bringing to you guys. I went to Tampa towards the end of June. It was my debut show. I flew into Orlando to meet up with my homie Sammy, aka Bonker, and Adrian, aka Maniac, and also Shu, aka Zapato. And from Orlando, we drove down to Tampa, and we got there like around 2 p.m. The problem was that our Airbnb wasn't set up until 9 p.m. 9 p.m. and we got there like at 2. So that gave us 7 hours to just bull about, and we really didn't have anything planned. So it was a long 7 hours. So it was me, Shu, and Adrian. We're in Tampa. We had a lot of time to kill until 9 p.m. So we first decided to just smoke some weed, walk around, and then we ended up at a Starbucks for about like 3-4 hours. We're just chilling there, organizing our stuff, trying to figure out what to do with our lives. Then we took an Uber to the venue like around 7 p.m. It was still way too early. No one was there, so we were playing hacky sack. We smoked some more weed, and then we were just trying to find anything to waste time. And we went to a porn store right across the street that you'll see some footage of that. And then we ended up back at the venue, and finally people were there. We went inside, and there was a karaoke bar there, and I love to karaoke. This is something I like, keep it a little low key, but something I was really insecure about because I wasn't at the caliber to sing in front of people. But now I don't give a shit. I have the confidence and security to do it, so I did it, and it was a fun time. And afterwards, I shelled it out. So in this edit, you will see a little bit of everything. It's mostly a vlog. There is set footage, and I did pretty well. I didn't even think I recorded it, honestly. I thought I didn't, but we did, so hell yeah. Thank you to my Florida fam. You guys are amazing every single time, supporting me so much. Just had a great ass time with everyone. Every single person that was there. You guys know who you are. Spent some good quality time with my friend. Enough talk. Let's get right into the edit so you guys can see what I'm talking about, and then I'll stop in the middle of it to give you guys a little preview of what's going to happen at the end. I do end up going to Universal Studios, and it's a very interesting time. So I'll see you guys very soon. Cheers! Boy, it's your boy, GramGreene here. Another delayed flight in my life, but we're boarding again, so hopefully I'll be in Orlando soon, and then we head off to Tampa, play a show there, and then we go to Universal Studios the next day in Orlando again and fly out Monday morning. Keep it going. This is my 5th week of traveling, weekend of traveling. It's been pretty crazy, but things have been good. I'm enjoying it, and we're gonna keep on going, you know what I mean? Love you guys. Don't forget to do that thing. Like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoy this edit. And thanks for being so understanding with my lack of uploads recently. What is up, guys? I just endured the worst flight ever with some demon children sitting behind me. Oh, some people should not be allowed to procreate, but we're off. We're in Orlando now. Gonna meet up with the homies, eat something, and then head to Tampa. You know what I mean? GramGreene. Cheese!
That's nasty. That's nasty. Good.
We're out here. Type sus.
I've never
for quinceañeras. Whoa! Look at this guy. He caught it. Yeah. Yeah, 1969. You think that's a coincidence?
What'd you say?
I was like, hey mom, this is what I did when I was in Tampa.
was it?
Oh, I kicked him in the head. I fucking broke my foot.
Woohoo! So you made it through that. What was it? It was pretty good, right? I thought so too. I always have a lot of fun in Florida. The love there and support is always very strong, and I have a lot of friends there actually now. So I'm really happy every time I go back because my friends, even though they're not from Tampa, they're from Orlando. They'll travel anywhere to come see me. And the next morning we drove back to Orlando to do something a little different, and this is a plan that I set out 6 years ago with my first girlfriend ever. We went to Universal Studios and Disney World as our first trip. It was like in 2013, and I loved it. We had an amazing time, and I remember telling her like, hey, it would be kind of cool to come here and trip balls on some shrooms or something. Obviously, she thought I was crazy, and she's right, I am pretty crazy, but I am a man of my word, and when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. So 6 years later, what do? Well, just peep this. Yeah. So I was Universal Studios and I was a bit wavy, and it was honestly one of the best experiences ever. So I'm gonna give you a little recap afterwards, just so you guys know the state of mind I was in going into Universal Studios. Enjoy this. Oh my God, take me to wherever you guys are going. When in doubt, GramGreene. You never know. Oh my goodness, I literally, I died and came back to life in like less than a millisecond. Out here, Universal Studios with the gang. E.T. Phoning bomber. 5050. Cuidado.
Hey! Stop! I can't.
Oh, this is beautiful. Cuidado special.
E.T.
Go, no one wants you. Váyate. Feo.
She wasn't even in the movie. She wasn't even in the movie.
Who are you?
Yo, that is terrible.
Why are all these aborted fetuses? Yeah, right. Someone help my boy out. Splash him, splash him. Splash him.
It's gonna happen, I know it. I'm so mad. It's not. It's not?
No, it's not gonna happen. They want you to think it's gonna happen. Bro, what are you doing? Come on, you gotta do it. Now you have to do it.
I don't know, man.
You're gonna do it.
That's sight. What a beautiful sight. Bro, I don't even know how I'm gonna react. I don't wanna.
You're gonna be fine. Alright, let's go. Let's put our shit away. Let's go.
I literally can't believe I'm doing this right now.
Come on, put your shit away. Get your bag off. Get your bag off. Dale. We're doing it.
Park ticket with you at all times.
I can't do it.
You will need your park ticket to open your assigned locker.
Put it in. Put it in. There you go. We're all good. You got your shit.
To rent a locker, please scan your park ticket at a locker station that has a green light.
Man, I gotta
Remember
do
to keep
something.
your ticket with you at all times.
In there.
You will need
In there.
to rent a locker
Right now. Let's go.
You will have
Excellent. You got this. You got this.
must be placed in locker.
Pretty fucking cool, right? I don't know. I had literally the time of my life. I gotta give a mega shout out to Sammy and Adrian for hooking it up, giving me a buddy pass, and just taking care of me, showing me around. I had some butter beer. We went to all the rides. I went to the Simpsons. I had some Duff beer. It was literally everything I could have asked for. Thank you guys so much. I love these guys. They're amazing supporters. Gram fam strong out there. It was such an enlightening experience. A lot of people would be like, oh my god, when did you freak out and everything like that? Well, I've been doing this for a very long time, guys. It's not my first rodeo. And it was just very like uplifting and kind of like stress relieving, going on those roller coasters in a different state of mind. It was beautiful. It was truly, truly beautiful. Now, please, I'm not saying that you guys should go out and like, you know, do what I do. I'm crazy. It was something that I wanted to do for a very long time, and I'm very glad that I got to do it. So, mega shout out to all the people who were there, all the people who played on the lineup, Chris Caden, NWP, Zapato. If I'm missing someone, I'm sorry, but you guys all killed it. Love you guys. It was just a really good time. At this point in my life, I was in the midst of the most traveling I've ever done in my life. And it was constant, like, weekend after weekend going somewhere. And I honestly was traveling a lot, so I wouldn't have to process a lot of the things that were happening in my life. But at this point in time, things were just catching up. And no matter how much I would travel and how busy I would be, these things would eventually come to light. And it was especially during Tampa where things started changing mentally for me. And things were getting very hectic, and it was very hard to process things. But I continued on, and yeah. It's crazy, guys, to go through all this footage and to see where I was and where I am and where I'm going. And this is the main reason why sometimes it takes me a little bit to work on this footage, because I have to revisit these moments in my life, and sometimes they're amazing and sometimes they're not. And it's just a lot to process, because this is when I actually process everything that's happened, like watching these videos, editing them, getting them to you guys. Yeah, that was a trip. That was literally a trip. I hope you guys enjoyed that edit. I am really loving this new motivation that I have making these edits as much as I can. And even though things aren't too good in my life right now, we're going to still keep on trucking. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys. Thanks for all the support. I'll see you very soon, because this weekend we have very, very special uploads that I think you guys will like a lot. And we're catching up very fast to all the edits that I have of the summer. I'll see you guys very soon. Cheers!
GramGreene.